Hello and welcome. US Air Force General Sally Connors said that as a teenager she was inspired to become a pilot by the stories of pilot Harriet Quimby. Don't you love the sound of Harriet's name? So let's find out what it was that Harriet did that inspired Sally. Harriet Quimby was born on May 11, 1875 in Michigan, and she came from a poor farming family. She became an American pioneering aviator, journalist and film screenwriter. In 1911, she was awarded a US pilot certificate by the Aero Club of America, becoming the first woman to gain a pilot's license in the United States. After a family moved from Michigan to San Francisco in the early 1900s, she became a journalist. Her public life began in 1902 when she began writing for the San Francisco Dramatic Review and also contributed to the Sunday editions of the San Francisco Chronicle and San Francisco Call. She moved to New York in 1903 to work as a theatre critic for Leslie's Illustrated Weekly, and more than 250 of her articles were published over a 9-year period. Quimby became interested in aviation in 1910 when she attended the Belmont Park International Aviation Tournament in New York. There she met John Moussant, a well-known aviator and operator of a flight school, and his sister Mathilde. Alas, John died in a crash in December that year in New Orleans, so his brother Alfred took over her tuition. She had convinced Leslie's Illustrated Weekly to pay for her training, writing articles about her progress during the 33 lessons. On August 1, 1911, she took a pilot's test and became the first US woman to earn an Aero Club of America aviator certificate. That was license number 37 overall. Mathilde Moussant became the second female American pilot. The press called Harriet the Dresden China Aviatrix because of her petite stature, fair skin and the purple blouses she wore. Quimby joined the Moussant International Aviators, an exhibition team, and made her professional debut, earning $1,500 in a night flight over Staten Island before a crowd of almost 20,000 spectators. As one of the country's few female pilots, she capitalised on her femininity by wearing trousers tucked into high lace boots and her satin blouse. In 1911, Quimby authored 7 screenplays made into silent film by Biograph Studios, directed by D.W. Griffith. On April 16, 1912, Quimby became the first woman to pilot an aircraft across the English Channel. The flight from Dover to a beach near Calais took 59 minutes. Her accomplishment received little media attention, however, as the sinking of the Titanic ocean liner the day before riveted the interest of the public and filled newspapers. On July 1, 1912, she entered the 3rd annual Boston Aviation Meet. She had obtained her certificate to participate in ACA events, but the Boston Meet was an unsanctioned contest. Quimby flew out to Boston Lighthouse in the harbour at about 3,000 feet, then returned and circled the airfield. William A.P. Willard, the organiser of the event and father of the aviator Charles F. Willard, was a passenger in a brand new 2-seat Bleriot monoplane. At an altitude of 1,000 feet, the aircraft unexpectedly pitched forward for reasons still unknown. Both Willard and Quimby were ejected from their seats and fell to their deaths while the plane glided down and lodged itself in the mud. There is controversy about whether the Bleriot had seat belts fitted. Quimby was just 37 years of age. A year earlier, in 1911, pilot Benjamin Fliers had enlisted a local saddle shop to design a seatbelt for him. It took almost 20 years before seatbelts were common in aircraft in the United States. Harriet was known as being safety conscious. We will never know the truth of what happened. For Amelia Earhart and other women, Quimby was a pioneer who helped overturn stereotypes about women's roles in society and how they achieved their dreams. Amelia Earhart said, "To cross the Channel in 1912 required more bravery and skill than to cross the Atlantic today." In 1991, the United States Postal Service issued a 50-cent airmail postage stamp featuring her. In 2004, Quimby was inducted into the National Aviation Hall of Fame, and in 2012, she was inducted into the Long Island Air and Space Hall of Fame. Thank you for watching. Please comment, like and subscribe to promote future content.